everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about the two books that I read in December of 2016. Typically I read more books than that, but the past couple months I've just not been able to read too much just because of the holidays and traveling and work stuff going on. It just has not happened. So I only read two books in the month of December, but both were really good, and I'm really excited to talk about them with you guys today. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first book that I read in the month of December is a book called Paper Angels. I want to say I heard that this was made into a movie. I'm not 100% positive on that, but this is about the Salvation Army Angel Tree program. So it's about two guys. Let me remind myself of their names. Okay, so the two main characters in this book are named Thomas and Kevin. Kevin is an older guy who is married, has a nice job, has twins on the way, and a son, and he just found out that his company is going to go under. He owns the company, and he's going to have to fire or let go everybody that's in his company. It's just falling apart, and he's not making any money, and so that's happening in his life, plus his wife is about to have twins. And then Thomas he's in high school. I can't remember what grade. He has a younger sister, and then they live with their mom. On Christmas Day, they left their dad and moved away because he was abusive and he was just not a good person, and they were starting over and had no money. His mom was waitressing and just not making much money at all, and so for Christmas she decided to sign the kids up for Angel Tree. And so of course naturally Kevin got Thomas's card, and it's basically just about them two and their situations and how different but also alike they are. And it's just like a really sweet story. It's about Thomas he's not really, if you were a kid in high school who had to wear the same clothes every single day, you had holes in your shoes and stuff, you would really dwell on those issues. And Thomas doesn't. He finds the good in everything, and people start to come around to him because of that. And then Kevin, who does dwell on things, just, thinks life is going to end basically, and it's about him finding out that there are people who have it worse than he does and stuff like that. So it's just a really, really sweet book. It's Christmassy, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I think I gave it like 4 stars or something like that. And then the second book I read is called Still Alice by Lisa Genova, maybe? I'm not sure. This was an amazing book. I loved this. I got this. I wasn't originally going to read it this month. When we went to Oregon earlier this month, we went to this place called Powell's Bookstore. It's like a 3-story, ginormous bookstore. It has new and used books. And I saw this in there, and it was like on clearance or something. It was super cheap. And I was so excited because it has gotten amazing reviews, and I've wanted to read it for a very long time. So I grabbed it, and everybody that we were with was reading and stuff, and I was like, oh, I kind of really, really, really want to start Still Alice instead of finishing my other book. And so I did, and then I couldn't stop reading it, and so I finished it. It's so good. It's about an Alice who is a professor at Harvard. She's very well known and respected. She's intelligent. She's smart. She's just like an all-around amazing person. She's married. She has 3 grown children. And when I can't remember how she figures out that she can't remember anything. I think she's in the middle of a speech or something. And it's a speech she's given several times, and she goes blank. She can't remember what she was even talking about. She can't remember why she's there or anything, and it really freaks her out. And then she just finds that she's forgetting more and more things, or she just, I think she had gone for a run or something on her usual route, and she stopped, and she had no idea where she was. It was like she had never been to this place before, ever. Even though she recognized buildings, she didn't know where to go. She didn't know which way was home, and she was very lost and confused, and that's a very scary feeling. So she decided to go see her doctor, and then her doctor says that she has early onset Alzheimer's disease, and they don't know how quickly it's going to happen, if it's going to be slow or whatever. So basically the whole book is about a year or so of her going through Alzheimer's disease and slowly getting worse and worse, and what life is like with someone that's Alzheimer's disease. I thought it was really cool that you hear it through her perspective. So you're in her mind forgetting stuff, and then seeing through her eyes how people are reacting to her forgetting things and not knowing who they are. Like, I cannot imagine I mean, how old is she? She's 50 years old. So I'm 28. So I can't imagine, you know, in 20 some odd years not knowing who my husband was or why we were together, who my children are, what their names are, when their birthdays are. Like, I just, like, can't even imagine that. And so it was just really sad to read. But it was also very informative. I didn't know a lot about Alzheimer's disease. I thought Alzheimer's and dementia were the same thing, and found out they were not. And it's just very educational about Alzheimer's disease, and just teaches you a little bit more about what the person who has the disease is thinking and what's going through their mind and stuff. And I thought it just really hit home a little bit because my grandma has dementia. She doesn't have Alzheimer's, but over Christmas and stuff, like, I could just see, I could, like, watch her face and stuff, and I could see where she was finding difficulties because of this book. People with Alzheimer's are slow to comprehend things, slow to bring their thoughts together and stuff, and that was happening to my grandmother. And so I was just able to really feel for her and, like, just sit there and just stop talking and let her come to her words, basically, so that she could get her thought out and stuff, and just giving that chance for her. But anyways, it was just amazing. 5 stars. I would give more if there were more than 5 stars on Goodreads, but this was just an amazing book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'm going to make everyone I know read it. And so, yeah, like I just mentioned, I do have a Goodreads account. It's listed down below if you guys want to follow me and just see what I'm currently reading and books that I have read and my reviews on them and stuff. I love following you guys as well, like knowing what you guys are reading and what your reviews on books. That's how I've found a ton of books that I've read, is just from Goodreads, from people reviewing them and loving them and stuff like that. If you have any recommendations for me, please leave them down in the comments. I would love that. I just ordered like 4 more books from Amazon to read, along with, like, I just have so many books to read. I'm super excited about that. 2017 is going to be a great year about reading. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.